Here we go. There's the Godzilla glass from Fujifilm. I'll be borrowing this for the next month. It does come with a enormous box and a nice, super fancy padded carrying case. Same price as the Nikon 200mm f2, which is extremely fast lens. I have that lens also. This is $6,000, exact same price as Nikon, but Nikon does not come with a 1.4 teleconverter. This lens is made in Japan, of course, so it's a teleconverter. The lens as it is a field of view of 300 millimeters. With the teleconverter, it is a field of view equivalent to 420 millimeters. With the teleconverter, it is an effective 300 millimeter. So you stop down from f2 to an f2.8 with the 1.4 telecon. Say a 105 millimeter, 105 millimeter lens cap. Same sort of single lens hood. Yeah, it's heavy. One thing I really like about it, same as the other 200mm f2, and also the 250mm f4 on the GFX, is you have four. You can't see the other two at the four compass locations. These are selectable for. I always use them for AF on buttons. Since the big heavy lens, you have your hand, my other hand out there, and actually using those for autofocus activation. You actually have a set mode here where you can actually program it to go back to a set as you set it. Autofocus distance location, and you have the presets. You can use autofocus lock or AF. Obviously OIS on or off, and also a focus limiter switch, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. Let's just bring that to AF on. There we go. I've been using it for about 20 minutes or so. I'll be testing it over the next week or two. So this is the Godzilla glass from Fujifilm. It is absolutely sharp as piss. It is also blasting fast. Something that's also decidedly different, and the Nikkor 200mm f2 is a silent wave motor with really fast autofocus, but the autofocus on the 200mm f2, and I've used this lens 3 times before. However, a total of only a couple hours of usage time, but the autofocus on this 200mm f2 from Fuji is incredibly fast. So, by the way, it's not white. Actually, I don't know how this video is going to make it look, but it's not white at all. This lens is pearlized, a pearl color, a light, moderately reflective pearl color, so it is not white. I've got an LED light on the lens now, but it is not white. Okay, you get that when you look at pictures on well, any website or any video. It just looks like it's a white lens. No, it's pearl. It's a highly reflective pearl coating. The reason they do that is obviously for heat dissipation, and white, of course, is perfectly good for that, but even better than white, and Fujifilm intelligently thought that. So instead of making it white, let's make it white but more reflective. And the answer to that would be, you can kind of see it here if I zoom in. Make it to pearlized. You can actually almost see that this knob is slightly silver, but the entire lens is pearl. I think I made that abundantly clear. Anyway, so you did get a $500 teleconverter with it, which is what this would be if you bought one like this separately. And I have the other Fujifilm 1.4 teleconverter, but this one is designed specifically for use with this lens. However, now, due to a firmware update that Fujifilm made like a month and a half ago, you can use this telecon with other Fujifilm lenses. Yep, after you update the firmware on them, of course. So, wait for it. Godzilla lens from Fujifilm.